Homework 25, question 6. Once again, we've got a lot of information describing motion, which I've summarized into the diagram shown here. Posts P, Q and R are fixed on a straight horizontal road. We know the distance from P to Q is 45 meters and the distance from Q to R is 120 meters. Car is moving along the road with constant acceleration, so I could represent that by a single straight line to form one big trapezium. We know the speed of the car as it passes P is u, and we know it passes Q after 2 seconds, and we know that it passes R after a further 4 seconds, so 6 seconds in total. What we don't know is the speed as it passed Q or the speed as it passed R, but we don't need those for this question. We need to find the value of u and the value of a. You may notice in the homework that this isn't divided up into a certain number of marks for part I or a certain number of marks for part 2, because this is about the creation of simultaneous equations, and so it's one big combined question, and it doesn't necessarily matter which order you find them in. We've got two elements to this journey that we can do to work out some SUVAT. We can go from P to Q, and then we can do the whole journey from P to R. So, from P to Q, we know that the distance travelled is 45. We know that it starts at speed u. We don't know its final velocity, and we're not going to use that in the question. We know its acceleration is a, and we know that it takes 2 seconds to do so. If we look at the entire journey from P to R, we know that the combined distance is 165. Its starting velocity is u. Its final velocity is unknown, and we're not going to use that. Its acceleration is a, and the time taken is 6. Now, if we're not using v, the equation we want to use is s equals ut plus half a t squared. And this allows us to create simultaneous equations. 45 is equal to 2u plus half times a times 4. And so this summarizes to 45 equals 2u plus 2a. That's equation 1. If we use the second set of data, we've got 165 is equal to 6u plus half a times 36. This simplifies to 165 is equal to 6u plus 18a. Equation 2. Going to do elimination. It's easier to eliminate u, so I'm going to work out 1a by timesing everything through by 3. And this gives me 135 is equal to 6u plus 6a. And if I do equation 2, take away equation 1a, then this gives me 30 is equal to 12a, and a is equal to 2.5. If I plug this into either of my equations, I'm going to go into equation 1. 45 is equal to 2u plus 5. So 40 is equal to 2u, u is equal to 20. Anytime I do simultaneous equations, I should check whether it works in the second one. So I have to work out, is 165 equal to 6 times 20 plus 18 times 2.5? If you plug that into a calculator, you'll confirm that yes, that is true.